Hello and welcome. Thanks so much for watching. Today I wanted to show you a quick video of the 17 items I sold over Thanksgiving weekend. It is for a gross profit of over $1,300. My cost of goods, just about 200 bucks. So I took $200, turned it into over $1,300. One item alone sold for 500 bucks. Stay tuned and let me show you everything that sold. I'm not going to cover every single item. A few of them are going to be like these little guys. He's probably 3 years old. I would never buy him again. I bought him at the bins, the Goodwill bins. That's the outlet store, and I haven't been back there in probably over a year. So I've had this for a few years, probably in at 25 cents to $1. He sold for 13 bucks. So no, I would not buy him again. Very early item. But a few items I do want to touch on is going to be Living Language. This was brand new sealed. Anytime I see any media that's sealed brand new, you can scan the barcode inside the eBay app and it'll tell you what that item is selling for. This one I picked up at a church sale. I paid $3. He sold for 50 bucks. So definitely anything sealed, always look it up. Mr. Coffee. This guy down here, I had paid up. I paid 20 bucks for it at a garage sale. When I first looked at it, it looked brand new. So I had asked her, have you used it before? And she said, no, it just wasn't the right size or whatever excuse she had that she never used it. And I remember cracking a joke there saying how, oh, I know, like, do you mean new, real new, or new only used a couple times? Because people use them very interchanging. And that's just is not accurate. If you're saying the item's new, it means you've never used it. So I made a joke that, oh yeah, some people say that it's new and then I'll find coffee grounds inside of it. Ha ha ha. Well, I got home, I found coffee grounds inside of it. It was not new. It was used. Even if it was only used one time or 100 times, it doesn't matter. It's used. But I did get to sell it for 110 bucks. So it would have been closer to probably 150. It was really new, but I just listed it pre-owned, good condition, $110. Another item I see often are these little Dirt Devil dust busters. I grew up with this. My parents had the exact same one. They still hold their value. Dirt Devil makes a good product. It's a wired vacuum. People like to use it for their stairs and other small areas. I paid $8. It sold for $40. And I have a box of accessories that went with it. Another item that is always on my BOLO list, be on the lookout, Black & Decker under cabinet Space Saver can openers. There's also other Space Saver items. They make toasters, they make coffee pots. I think those are the three things. There might be more, but Space Saver can opener. This one, same thing. It was probably used, but I'm listing it as open box. It still has its brackets that are unused, all the mounting hardware. I picked this up for $15 and it sold for 140 bucks. So always look these up. So this is a newer one, so we got more money for it. But I do have this really old one here. This is the OG, original, no mounting hardware, just the can opener. And I paid $4 and it sold for $30. So even though it's not as new and fancy as the new one, it still sells for good money. So these under cabinet can openers, always grab them if the price is right. Another item that I wanted to talk on are these speakers. I picked this up at an estate sale that was overpriced for everything. I was laughing at some of their prices. And then in the backyard was a box of this speaker as well as a few other speakers. It does have some cosmetic damage. Don't know if you can see it in the video, but the buttons are worn. But I did test it. So it had two speakers originally. One of the speakers didn't work. But I tested this one. He works. And it sold for 50 bucks. So $10. I was hoping to make more because there was originally two speakers. But it just pays that even though some of these estate sales are overpriced, they can't know everything. So this one in particular, I've also picked up cameras from them. Digital cameras, old film cameras for $1 or $2. and they sell all day for $50 and more. So as you get to know more estate companies, you'll learn the stuff that they don't know. And this one in particular does not know their electronics. We've got a lot of Christmas stuff this weekend, obviously. This Department 56 plate, I picked up a box of all these different plates. It was a series 1 through 12 days of Christmas, but I was missing one day. So I had to separate them out. And this guy sold for $16. Was not a good buy. But after they all sell, eventually it'll pay for itself. But $16.90. Then we've got a Starbucks mug. This was another one. I bought a whole collection of them. I thought it was going to be a good deal. I'm going to be sitting on these for a long time. So I'm in at roughly $8 a cup. I was hoping they'd bring in about $30 a piece. Some of them will, but some of them won't. This particular one sold for $23.75. So Starbucks mugs do keep their value. You just have to look them up because every single one, every single print has a different value. Okay. I mean, there's just so much random stuff that's sold. We got Scotch Brite pads. These are brand new. I think I paid $1 or $2 for those. And they sold as a set for $40. So, $40 for little toilet brushes. Yeah, I'll grab those all day. We got Christmas ornaments. These sold for $60. There's 2 of them. We've got willow tree. I've got a set of animals in here. They sold for $30. But one of them has a broken ear. So it would have gone for more, but because he's broken, I got $30 out of him. I paid $8. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to go over everything, but I think there's still some good nuggets to learn. So I do want to tell you all of them because a lot of it are things that I would have walked right past at a thrift store or an estate sale without even thinking twice. Bed pump, AeroBed pump. I've sold so many of these. There's a lot of these different brands of air mattresses that only take these special pumps. This one in particular, I paid $3 and it sold for $30. So no, it's not a huge sale, but these are an easy no-brainer, super easy to ship. I will grab these all day long. All right, I saved the best 2 for last. This neck massager. I picked this up at an estate sale for, I want to say $8. It's a neck massager. It's got this little pump to get it up to the right size. I sell massagers all the time. This one in particular, I find out is prescription. Why? I don't know. But this one happens to be a prescription. If your item says RX, stands for prescription, and you cannot sell it on eBay. I've been dinged, I want to say 2 other times for having listed prescription items without realizing it was prescription. So they take the item down. I think I got suspended 3 days for my last offense, but if I do it again, they're going to cut me off. So I am being extra careful that I don't sell any prescription items. This bad boy went on Mercari, sold in a couple weeks for $162. So any prescription items, try to sell them either locally on Facebook Marketplace. You can do shipping with Marketplace, Mercari, and of course all the other apps out there. Those are the 2 that I kind of stick with. So sold pretty quick on Mercari, no issues. Then I am not going to try to lift this up. We will have a picture of it up on the screen. It is a Sony compact disc recorder, 5-disc changer. Amazing piece of electronic. So I had picked that up at an estate sale where the person they were selling it for, so many electronics. I have made hundreds of dollars off of this sale. That particular one, I want to say I paid $100 or $125 for. It is open box, and I told them in the listing, I took it out to test it, to power check it, because it's been in storage or whatever. It powered on. I made sure there were no discs in it, and it sold for $500 plus shipping. I'm a little nervous about it just because it's a high-end, expensive item, and those always just make me nervous. But as long as you test your items, you ship them well, you should be able to sell it with confidence. So That was all of my items, 17 items with a gross profit of over 1,300 bucks. So even with small items that you make maybe $15, $20 on, it adds up in one weekend. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments if there's anything, any questions that you may have. I also have a link in my bio for my BOLO list. So when I mention certain items that I'm looking for that are always on my be on the lookout, I've made a list for you. So hit that link in bio, grab that list, keep it in your back pocket, memorize some of those items because there are some really big ticket items that a lot of people walk by. So again, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.